For Meatless Monday tonight, we are going to make an egg bake. I haven't made one of these in a while. So all it is eggs, cheese, and a bunch of veggies. So what I have cut up here is some yellow potatoes, a squash, hopefully that is good in it, I don't know, but some red bell pepper, an onion, some jalapeno pepper, and some garlic. I'm just going to throw all that into the pan of olive oil and let it saute for a while. And then at the end I'll add up these chopped tomatoes. And I have the oven preheating to 350. Okay, and right here we have a mixture of 8 eggs, some milk, some fresh basil from our garden, and some salt and pepper. So JoJo's giving that a stir. And then over here we have some shredded cheddar cheese along with some mozzarella cheese. We had just a little bit left in the fridge, so I'm going to use that up. And now we can put it all together. Okay, so I got my pan and I sprayed it with some cooking spray. And now I'm just going to sprinkle some cheese in the bottom. Don't have any measurements, just kind of doing whatever. And then I put the veggie mixture over the cheese, and I'm going to go ahead and pour the egg mixture over the veggies. Yummy, smells delicious. And then just top it with some more cheese. Okay, now I'm just going to put it in the oven and bake it for about 40 minutes, and it will be all done. Alrighty, there's the egg bake after about almost 40 minutes. Full of flavor, it's really good. I wish that I would have added some spinach to the veggies when I was sauteing them, because it could use some greens. That would be a little more healthier. Or I wish I had some greens to saute on the side at least, but I don't really have anything, so we're just having this along with some of our cucumbers. And then we've got a mango and some strawberries that I made look so pretty. Oh my gosh. That mango is really good. I was so close to cutting it up last week with one of our dinners, but I'm glad I waited because it is juicy and delicious. So yeah, there's Meatless Monday. Here it is in the pan, looking all good. Like I always say, you can add all kinds of veggies, anything you want. So I got this idea from a YouTuber. His name is Chef Buck a long time ago, so I'll also put his video that I got it from below. But there you go. For dinner tonight, I'm making glazed pork chops. Haven't made these in a while. This is from the website Budget Bites, and it's really simple. Just have my pork chops here, and this is a mixture of brown sugar, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, paprika, salt, and pepper. So I'm just rubbing the mixture on both sides of the pork, and then we're just gonna cook it on the stove in some olive oil on both sides for about 5 minutes each side. And that's all there is to it. Okay, there's our dinner, just some boxed mac and cheese with the salad with almost everything from our garden or our CSA, and our pork. Do y'all like the pork?
I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, we'll get down with the salad.
And some nectarines and grapes. That's what's for dinner on Tuesday. For dinner tonight, I'm making some chicken enchiladas with a sour cream sauce. So I boiled my chicken earlier, about a pound of chicken, and I shredded it. And then I've got a cup of some Monterey Jack cheese in here, and I'm just going to mix all that together. I've got the oven preheating to 350. I've got my pan sprayed with some cooking spray. And so for now I'm just going to mix this together, and I think I'm going to start putting them in the tortillas, which I'm going to use corn tortillas because I like enchiladas with corn tortillas better than flour. Okay, so I got all of my enchiladas wrapped over there, and in the saucepan I melted 3 tablespoons of butter, and then I added 3 tablespoons of flour and cooked that for a minute, and then I added 2 cups of vegetable broth. So I'm just letting that warm up on medium heat until it's thick and bubbly. And I've got this little girl pulling out all of the rags. Once it's thick and bubbly, I'm going to add 8 ounces of sour cream and a can of diced green chilies. The recipe calls for 10 tortillas, but I ended up getting 12 corn tortillas out of it. Still have a tiny bit left. Okay, so I got my sauce done. I hope it's like thick enough. It seems soupy. You guys, this is a new recipe. I hope it comes out good. So yeah, I'm just gonna pour them over all the enchiladas now. Sorry. Okay, and then I'm gonna top with my another cup of cheese. All right, so I topped it with the cheese, and I'm just gonna cover it with foil and bake at 350 for 22 minutes, it says, and then it says to let it broil for another 3 minutes to let the cheese get nice and brown. All right, so there they are. Let them cook for 22 minutes, uncovered them, and cooked them under the broiler for a few minutes. I think I already said that earlier. So they always fall apart when I take them out. I hate that. But here they are. I've already tasted them, and they're okay. They're just a little bland. So I would make them again, just season the chicken, or maybe cook the chicken and then shred it, and then maybe saute some onions and throw the chicken in there and add some taco seasoning or something, some more seasoning just to give it more flavor. That's what you do for one of the other enchilada recipes that I make. But Jared will probably add some salt and pepper to his, and then we have salsa. Maybe we can add some salsa to it. And then it also says, the recipe says, if you like green onions and black olives, you can top the enchiladas with those also. So we're just serving them with some black beans. It was just a regular can of black beans, and I seasoned it with salt, pepper, cumin, and like some diced jalapeno just to give it some flavor. And then I made this this zucchini recipe that I haven't made in a while, but I have a recipe video for it because we've got a lot of zucchini and squash in our CSA, so you'll probably be seeing me make this again a lot. But I'll put the recipe videos for these two things below, and that's what we're having for dinner tonight. For dinner on Thursday, we're having the leftover enchiladas, and we cooked some more of our squash. All we did is cook it in a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes, and it's just brushed with some olive oil and seasoned with some salt and pepper and another, the mixture of spices, I don't know what it's called. Anyways, just to give it some more flavor. And then just have a few tomatoes from our garden, along with some strawberries and a fresh pineapple I just chopped up. And I'm letting the girls eat their leftover mac and cheese and broccoli from lunch that we had today. We went out to eat, and some strawberries for this one.
When you grow it, you find ways to eat it. Tomatoes we've been eating for days, we're growing them like crazy.
Yep, that's what's for dinner.
Lots are good.